Now, the bad part about having so long a peace, 60 to 70 years of peace, is nobody knows the mentality of war. And this is the mentality that I'm trying to bring back because people don't know how to survive. Now they just cry about it. Go out there and make a fire. Oh, how you do that? Hey, skin a fish. I don't want to kill it. It's so cute. Go shoot a deer. Why would I do that? Animal lives matter too, bro. Okay, so when you lose your stove, when you lose your power, how many Americans can truly say that they can survive without this? It's time to start. Like it's really time to start learning, guys. I'm not trying to over exaggerate this. I'm trying to tell you guys you need a war mentality because that's what's coming. Our country don't have it, and a lot of other countries do. Why do you think Russia don't give a fuck what's happening in their country right now? Because they have been hard. They have that history. They didn't want to teach all this softness to their people. They don't want this. They have their own way of doing shit, and they're going to force their people to go into fight, like we will do when the war starts. So why y'all all over there boo-hooing? Oh my God, they're so horrible. It's going to be coming here too. Don't worry, it's just right around the corner. Wait till a big missile attack hits your fucking city or hit somewhere in the United States to freak all the people out, and your government say, okay, all you guys need to fight for your country. We're calling up a draft. Then let's see how many people say, oh, poor guy. No, there's going to be, oh, shit, let me get the fuck out of this country. You know, shit. Y'all see how many people left Russia? They shoot. They're going to be doing that here, too. Let them call up a fucking draft. There ain't no fucking real men and women here. There's some. There's some. I ain't going to put all you guys under the bus. But there's a lot of pussies in this country, too, that won't even fight. They don't even want to get a scratch on them without going to the hospital. Oh my God. Am I okay, doctor? Somebody comes down to your backyard with a fucking gun. What are you going to do? There's a lot of Americans that have guns. Yeah, there's a lot of Americans that don't know how to use them either. They don't got training or anything. No, there's a lot of veterans here that's going to be putting that shit on their soldier. They got that chip on their soldier for a reason. I mean, we got vets here that I'm happy for because those are the ones that's going to be trying to train people. Maybe you'll be lucky. They might just say, "Fuck you guys! Y'all should have took the training when it was up in the air." We got soldiers here, but they're going to be too worried about the war that's happening overseas. That's about to happen because we got to deal with Russia and China in two whole different regions. So that's whole different deployments. You're not going to have a grocery store to go there and get some food. You'll be lucky if you even got some kind of currency. It might be back in the old days when you got to trade shit for shit. Hey, man, I got this solar generator. I mean, I got a couple of them, but please, man, I just need something to heat my stuff, man. Please. You know, it's going to be back to them days where they trade to get stuff. Not have some money, you know, some IOU. Hey, all right, they said they registered they for the money back. Now, whatever you trade, you ain't getting back. You got diamonds. Ooh, that might be a very good value. Ooh, I like diamonds. You got gold. That might help out too. Skin real, people. I'm sorry I gotta be tough today. I gotta feel like the asshole and the mean guy, but this is what you're gonna have to get used to. This is what you have to get used to. Because your country, when they declare martial law here, they're not going to be sitting here saying, "Oh, your feelings matter. I'm so sorry we locked you in this cage and forced you not to eat for a couple days." Oh, no, they're not going to do that. Suck it up. Get down right now. Get down right now. Why are you outside after 11 p.m.? Why are you outside? You know, it's not going to be nice. It's not going to be nice. So I'm not going to be nice. Because that's what I have to get my family prepared for. And since my real family ain't willing to listen, I got to talk to the family that's already open-minded and that can listen to this stuff and that want to pay attention to this shit and that wants to know what's coming to our country because it is coming. You don't keep getting warnings and warnings and warnings and warnings. Every time America goes on the bandwagon of warning their citizens about something in subliminal messages or, you know, little Easter eggs in their movies or little commercials talking about blackouts, you know what's coming. You already know. The PSA they put on the TV, what they're doing, a nuclear attack. Not of a nuclear explosion of a power plant, a nuclear attack. Start putting up radioactive signs all over the country. Now we got the immigrant crisis. That's to prepare you for the real invasion that's coming when the power goes out. Already talking about letting out the prisoners, what I showed y'all the map so long ago. People didn't believe me on the prisoners. Oh, they would never release killers or murderers or pedophiles or any. Cali, bro, they getting half their time right now. Pedophiles getting right out that motherfucker. That's why I tell parents, protect your damn kids. Because when the power goes out, there ain't going to be no cops to tell those pedophiles to stay away from your kids. They're just going to take your kids and do whatever they want to do with them. That's why I tell women, learn how to fight and be a little stronger. And if you got a man, make sure you got a strong man. Because those guys ain't going to just go over there just because you're a woman and not hit you or do anything to you. These are killers, murderers, people that don't give a shit, that have mental issues. They're not going to stop just because you say stop. You can have a whole ass gun pointed at their face and they still might not stop at you. Are you going to be able to shoot? Do you have the heart to kill? Because you need that too. Just because you got a gun don't mean you're protected. You got to know how to kill somebody too. How to learn that that person right there is going to be gone. You just saw that person's soul leave their body. They're gone. You can't let it attack you. You got to be even stronger and push through that. There's a lot that's coming, guys, and people think this shit's a game. This ain't Call of Duty, man. This is not Call of Duty. This is real life. This is real lives. And when those lives are gone, you don't get those back. Sorry, I had to make myself pissed off because I know. But I don't want people to be scared. I just want y'all to be ready. I just want y'all to be ready. And it's not easy. It's not easy. None of this shit is easy. You think I want to talk about this shit? You think I really want to keep coming on here and saying, hey guys, man, we're getting closer. Oh my gosh. Oh, we're going closer to new dude. I have a son to think about. That's why I push myself. This is in my field because I've looked up this stuff for so fucking long that I knew exactly when this shit turned to dust and this wasn't normal anymore. Yeah, I know when it was normal for us to do fly into each other's airspace and intercept each other's planes and do all this type of training. I knew when it was normal. Now it's not normal because we're actually having a conflict that is a big standoff between Russia and NATO. Not only Russia and NATO, the United States and China. Not only the United States and China, Japan's in that. North Korea and South Korea is having problems. And like all over the world, Australia is having problems with China. Philippines don't feel safe because China keeps going past their waters. Like, this is not normal. This is not normal. China building up their military to take us out first. That's what Americans don't understand. They're building up for us. They know they can take Taiwan. They just got to get us out the way. Just like Japan. Russia knows they can take Ukraine. They got to get NATO out the way. So when y'all keep seeing these mass mobilizations, oh, they're going to send 1.5 million men into Ukraine. That's so fucking stupid. Especially when they said they were sending them to Finland's border, Sweden's border. They're building up for us. If we never got involved with sending weapons to Ukraine, Ukraine would have been defeated a long time ago. So they know where the problem's coming from. They're getting ready to destroy NATO and probably be destroyed themselves. So we all know how this is going to end. So I can't give you much advice on nuclear war. I can't give you no advice on that. Because I don't think many people even know. I don't even think the scientists really knows how to survive a nuclear conflict. That's just something that's never happened. They explode lots of nuclear weapons on this earth, nuclear devices. But I cannot tell you guys how to survive a nuclear war. But I can help you with the EMP or with, your power being put out, because we know that's coming too. I can tell you to stay away from military camps and tell you to stay away from FEMA. I can tell you to watch a map, read a map, and get a compass and know your area. Map out all the hot spots that you think you're going to need to go for hunting or to get gear, get a filter so you can go out and get water. But I mean, after the nuclear war, it's not much you can do about contaminated water. All I can tell you is get yourself a nice radioactive suit and be prepared to live like you never lived before. Like, I guess, like the legend, I Am Legend, without the zombies. Go rewind to the beginning of this for the people asking for news. Obviously, I'm on YouTube, so I can't put a green screen behind me and show you guys all these articles this is coming from, but this is all from today. Russia did threaten us with nuclear war too. 1 to 2 days ago, yesterday, Russia threatened us that if we sent heavy artillery to Ukraine, like tanks or like long-range missiles, that this war has a high chance of escalating, and it is going to escalate. It's going to be extremely dangerous and highly likely to turn into a nuclear conflict. Medvedev said a couple of days ago, if Russia's defeated, they're going to move to nuclear weapons. So, I mean, China told them not to do that, and they're still doing it. So they're putting their point across. They're risking losing their allies to tell you guys, your government's going to get you fucked up. I ain't want to do this live too long because I know Off-Grid's about to come on. I know he's about to do his live, so I want to know what he has to talk about. But I know I've been missing in action on my YouTube, and I'm sorry, guys. I'm getting a green screen in. I'm setting up my new house, my new place, getting everything together to start going live and stuff again on YouTube, because I want my YouTube lives to be better than my TikTok lives. I want to be able to find a way to really connect with the base on here. So I'm sorry I disappeared for a little bit, but I'm not going to be disappeared for long. I have a desk coming in on the 24th. I also have a green screen already put up in the room that I set up. But take a breath. I don't want you to be scared. I just want you to be aware. I just want you to be prepared. Don't be scared. Don't start shaking over this, because scared minds do not think right. And that's not where I want people's minds to be right now. I just want you to be ready for the harsh reality that's about to come and hit you, because people ain't used to this. And it makes me sad that a lot of our Americans don't even know. A lot of our Americans don't even know what's going on. Not people in the world don't really know what's going on. I'm not going to tell them anything because even Russia's killing their own people. It's both ways. I'm not going to say Ukraine is the only one doing it because yeah, they are doing war crimes and they are killing their own people too. Two, Russia's doing it as well. So I don't, that's why I say I don't pick sides because all governments are corrupt. Russia's fighting in their own way, Ukraine's fighting in their own way. That's where we meet in the middle. So you guys know it. You guys know it. That's why I don't bring it up. Um, on that note, I'm gonna tell you guys to start looking up stuff, just basic survival stuff that's gonna last you longer than a couple weeks. I want you guys to really start thinking on your survivability and just start looking at your area. Maybe check out your neighbors. I'm not saying like do anything bad. I'm just saying see if they're good people or bad people. Start scoping out your area. That's what I started doing yesterday. I started scoping out the new place that I'm at. I started scoping out the area, seeing, hey, who's cool? Hey, who has dogs? Hey, who where to get food and stuff if things really get bad. Even though I know when the power goes out, it's just going to be hectic. But I'm even looking at fields because there's a whole field in front of, like, not in front of my house, but like a little bit down. It's a huge field. Yeah, watch Canadian Prepper. He's really good at teaching you guys this type of stuff. Um, if I totally get silenced, most likely the internet will already be down. If because I'm not going to give up. I told you guys. I told you guys. If the TikTok goes down, then most likely not too long after that YouTube will go down. The only reason they're taking down TikTok is so they can completely stop all the information from getting out to you. Too much stuff is getting out on the internet. So now they got to find a way to take the internet down. And YouTube too, because if they take down TikTok, everybody's just going to move to YouTube and put their stuff on YouTube. And then once YouTube gets taken down, then all these people are going to go over to Twitter and start posting their shit on Twitter, which they're already doing anyway. And Twitter gets shut down, then I mean you pretty much know where this is going. Everything's going to just get shut down at once, I believe. I don't think they're going to make an announcement and say, hey, we're going to get rid of TikTok. It's illegal in our country. I think they're just going to take it down. They're just going to take all this shit down. False flag EMP? I don't know. Anyways, I wanted you guys to have this message. And I did this a cappella, so you guys know this is straight fresh in my head right now. This is straight fresh in my head. So you can go and rewatch this and see everything that I had to talk about. It is really getting real. And I hope you guys can just please take my words of advice and prepare now. Prepare now. Get a seed book. See the kind of seeds that you can grow. You might have to try to make your own light for them and stuff. You might have to try to find, different ways to survive. Everybody has their own field. Everybody has their own field. Water, stock up on a lot of water. A lot of water. Water's going to be your best friend. So if you got sealed water, that's going to be your best friend because, if shit does hit the fanny, a lot of stuff might be contaminated. They might start trying to poison your water, throw chemicals in your shit, to fuck up the neighborhood. This is what happens in war. This is what happens. There's no rules to war. But I love you guys, man, and I really care about you guys, and I hope y'all know that now. Hope y'all know. I do. I wouldn't keep moving on with this. I wouldn't keep pushing, even though I have a lot of critics. I wouldn't just keep trying to get the message to you guys. I love you guys. Y'all are my base. Y'all are the family. And I really feel like that. I don't care about the other TikToks that do it for the money, the greed, this, that. You guys are family. Anyways, remember our golden rule: love, unity, and peaceful life. I'm gonna let Off Grid get ready to start up his live, and y'all might see me pop up in there. But get ready for the storm, man. It's coming. The big one's coming, just like they've been warning you guys. So I hope y'all ready for the big one. Anyways, on that note, let's go. Let's go. And Dustin then go to another channel. I'll end that one with that. Somebody get Dustin out of here. Because obviously he don't see no signs. But anyways, on that note, I'll see you guys later. Peace. The live will be saved.